All right. This one's a little different. It's a little book that's supposed to go with a DVD or like a book on tape. This is by Aaron Hubbard. It's lectures 1 through 10 on the logics and axioms, thought, emotion, and effort. So you see what I'm saying? We got disc 1, disc 2. Obviously, we don't have the disc. This is a book. We got axioms and effort processing. That's disc 1. A lecture from October 8th, 1951. Wow, that's a long time ago. We got the logics from same time, October 8th, 1951. Oh, so this is just basically like a conference. Because then number 2, or disc 3 and 4, is from the 9th of October, 1951. Statics and motion and axioms 1 through 14. And effort processing, all these were on basically like within October 8th to October 12th, 1951. Epicenters and self-determinism. Ooh, I like that one. Just the way it sounded. All right, we got a glossary over here too. All right, let's go to the glossary first, just so we can see what kind of words we're going to be using. 233. Oh, wow, this is nice. They basically just put a dictionary in here. I'm sorry. All told, with everything, etc., counted and included. Alexander the Great, 356 to 323 BC, military general, king of Macedonia, an ancient kingdom in northern Greece, who conquered much of what was to then considered the civilized world, stretching from present-day Greece to India. Okay, yeah. It's just a glossary. But alchemy, I always like this one. Alchemy is always cool. An earlier and unscientific form of chemistry, seeking to transform base metals into gold and to discover a life-prolonging elixir, a universal cure for disease and universal solvent. Now tell me that's not cool, right? And they're trying to figure out how to live forever and turn dust, or what? Trying to turn... Imagine you could turn this top into gold. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you could turn this lighter into solid gold. Right? Yeah, baby. That was their entertainment. They were probably really loony back in the day. I'm going to take this coal and turn it to gold without blowing myself up. All right, 167. We got epicenters and self-determinism. 167. Oh, look at that. We got there pretty close. We're at 169. Let's see. Oh, you can't see. Never mind. 167. All right. Whoa, this is a 70-minute lecture. There's no way we're reading all that, but we can get started and see what he's talking about. All right, last night, second half of the lecture, I very possibly shocked your sensibilities a little bit about one thing. I heard no report in this effect. I just know what goes on. And the one thing, of course, resolves down to simplicity, which we needn't quarrel about. The simplicity is this. Does the body employ facsimils of death in the construction of the organism? What? This is the only question in that epicenter theory. Does the body employ facsimils of death? This theory becomes just as valid, really, on the employment of genetic line only. You can work it out, if you want to, on simply the employment of genetic line facsimils. What the fuck? What is he talking about? Yeah. As I started out last night, I told you that these behavior patterns which you find around cats and men and so forth are inherent characteristics. So we know that theta facsimils exist. Theta facsimils is nice. highly generalized term and highly generalized term. Ooh, okay, that lost me, dude. Let's go a little bit more into see if we can get away from the fast meals. What is he even talking about? All right, here we got some italicized stuff. Let's see what's in here. We'll start from the beginning. All right, now, same way with these mind centers. There's a law, and you'd better write down what I say about epicenters because it's not going to be published. There is a law concerning this, and that at the origin of each new organism, say conception forward on through to maturity, it is postulated that its new control center is in complete control of the organism and environment and will be obeyed by all the sub-control centers of that organism. And the new organism is postulated that its new control center is going to be in command of the organism in this generation. It's going to be obeyed by all old sub-centers. Okay, it's kind of over my head just a little bit, but it's not. I have to understand that we're on disc 10, right? Disc 10. See what I'm saying? So we jumped in the middle of him being able to explain this 9 hours ago, right? Because this is 70 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if the other one was 70 minutes as well, right? Let's jump into the beginning. It was a 4 or 5 day course just with this book. I got a whole nother one too. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder how long that one was. So yeah, this one. So yeah, wow. The first one was 61 minutes. So each one of these are about an hour long. So it makes perfect sense that if we jump 10 hours into something, it doesn't make any sense. I think I have the discs. So I'm very interested about this guy, right? Just because I had no idea who he was, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I just got a whole bunch of little books and like little, they come in binders, really. I'd have to show you. I don't know what it is. Check out the video when I make this and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It just came. I found them. I didn't pay for. I mean, that's how I have such a big library. They were in there. I didn't know who he was, and then a buddy of mine was like, "Oh, I don't even know if this is true. That's the Scientology guy." So once they said that, and I was like, "Oh, I've heard of that stuff. Kind of interested in seeing what it is." So I am interested to understand his 1 through 10 lectures on the logics and axioms, thought, emotion, and effort. This one is the route to infinity, right? So, yeah.